So hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this tutorial video, we are going to learn about how to add our growing text effects in HTML by using CSS. So as you can see that I write down our text.css hyperexternal links here, and this is our text.css. As you can see that I use it here our import URL or family Google APIs shadow multiple effects. Okay. According to your need, you can change this link. If you want to write down boldness links here, you can also do that by going to Google. You just need to write down Google API CSS, then it's going to show you the links. Okay. Now let's move forward to our code. So I'm going to write down here data dash. If you want to write down after data dash, if you want to write down hey, if you want to write down text, according to your need, you can write down here. But I don't need to write down here anything name, so I just don't going to write. So here I'm going to write down my channel name, our web deck, then close it and give them the web tag. Then let's see. So as you can see, web tag is here. Now our HTML code is clear guys. Now let's move forward to our CSS file. Okay. So firstly I'm going to write down a body, then curly brackets open and close. Then I'm going to write down display as a flex. According to your need you can just write down anything. If you want to write down other, if you want to write down justify content as a baseline, center and first baseline, according to your need you can write down. So I'm just going to write down as a center, then align items as a center, then minimum height as a not none. I'm going to write down as a 100 vertical heights. Then if you want to write down more things here as a background, not color, we are going to write down background. So background layer I choose it as a radial gradient. So let's give them as a hashtag 000 black. So here our body part is clear guys. Now let's move forward to our H1 tag. So curly brackets open and close. Give them the position. As you can see, this is my radial gradient color. Okay. Now let's give them the font size. The font optional. Font size as a large. If you want to write down, so I write down here large. Then text as a transform here. We are going to use. If you want to write down these capitalized, lowercase, uppercase, according to your need, you can do that here. So I'm going to take our uppercase. Then color. Color I'm going to take as a transparent guys. Now I'm going to add our background linear gradient here guys. And in the linear gradient, I'm going to write down here to bottom. So he's going to write down to bottom hashtag equal to 0%. When it goes to 0%, is going to take our hashtag equal to. Okay, then let's give them. If you want to give them, let's give them as a 333. Then this is our 0% guys. Now hashtag we are going to take our 50% here guys. So let's write down here 50%. Then once again I'm going to write down hashtag 333. Then we are going to take as a 50% as a this one. Let's change the color here as a 50%. Then let's write down here hashtag 5 as a 100%. So as you can see the changes here is 0%, then our center, then is 50%, and then is changed here. If I give them here the same upper as color, so I just need to write down. Sorry, my num lock key is lock here. That's why. then save. So as you can see, this is the difference between our colors, guys. So according to your need, you need to write down here, guys. Okay. Now let's move forward to our code. If you want to use the let's take it over as a Bakit here. We are going to use Bakit background click. So I'm going to write down as a text for our text editor. Then let's write down your h1 before curly brackets open and close. So let's write down our content as a attribute, our data. As you can see, I've write down here data. So this is our attribute here, guys. If you write down here data dash abc or anything name, then you just need to write down here data dash whichever name you use it here. Okay, guys. Now let's give them the position as a absolute. Then let's write down here our position as a 4 pixel. Then as a left as a 4 pixel. If you want to give them the 40 pixel here, you can do that. So let's give them. Then let's add our z index as a -1. Then let's write down our background as a linear gradient here, guys, as a 90 degree. Then I'm going to use our RGB colors here, guys, as a 230, 230, 152. So according to your need, you can write down that color here, guys. So I'm going to write down once again as a 198. I already picked this color, guys. That's why. And let's write down 15, 15 to 36. Let's write down our last 16 to 40 and 16. So as you can see, this is your color is here, guys. It's going to change, don't worry, guys. We are going to adjust it in the end. So let's firstly write our code. Let's write down Bakit background flip as a text. So as you can see, when I write down here text, it's changed here. Let's see. So as you can see, it's not visible. If you don't write down your background clip as a text, then your text will not be visible. So as you can see now, when I write down our text, then our text is visible in which color we use it here. As you can see. Now let's take it over H1 as a after effect, and let's just copy this one, curly brackets open and close. Now we are going to change our some to it changes our top position. As you can see, I changed it here as a this one as a left. Yeah, position is perfect. Let's just adjust our top position according to your need. So I'm going to write down as a 350, and here I'm going to write down -2. Then here as you can see that this is a H1 file. Okay, if you want to give them the blur effect here, guys, okay, you can also do that. So let's adjust our 10 millimeter, guys. Let's zoom it. So as you can see, this is how it looks like. Let's see. If you want to add here our Z index, left position or top position, which we change it, but we are going to add our filter here, guys. Filter as a blur, I'm going to take as a 20 pixel. And as you can see, my pixel is changed here, slightly blur effect. If you want to change the top position by doing, you can just do that. As you can see, if I write down here as a 90, and as you can see, it's going to upper back. If you want to forward these coloring effects, glowing effects, guys, you can also do that by just doing this Z index as a 0. So as you can see, our coloring index first glowing text is visible forward here, guys. So that is how you can do that. If you want to move this in the background, then just write down as you can see. So according to your need, you can write down here, guys. Okay, and this is our how it look like. Sorry, and this is our code as you can see that, and this is our text.css which we use our margin and padding. If you have any query, write down in the comment section. Okay, guys. This is our linear gradient background which we use as a two bottom. Okay. Now, as you can see, I use it here our this color as a bottom, and this is our text. This is our H1B4. This is our attribute, guys, which we take as a position as a absolute, and this is our top left and Z index which we use. So that is how it works. And this is our justify content which we use as a center. If I don't use these three, then it's going to change it here, as you can see. Then save. This is in center mode, and this is by doing our background, as you can see, which we use here 35 top here. Okay. So if I give them the 0 pixel, so as you can see, it's moved to here, and this is our shadow effects in the our this position. This is our shadow effects in 90 pixel. So according to your need, you can see that, guys. As you can see, according to your need, you can write down your text here and your code. Okay, this is how our glowing text effects works here, guys. If you have any query, write down in the comment section. I almost explain every code here, guys. Okay, but if you have any query, write down in the comment section. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, bye.